Walker from Wales, growing up in Australia. Quite the story.
The Aussie has done it again. Walker shoots, and he scores! What a shot!
This has got to feel great for Nathan Walker. What a shot!
On the backhand to Walker, he scores! Nathan Walker!
Can't say enough about the spirit and the gumption of Nathan Walker.
Solid goal in front of the net, too. The little spin, get in position, top cheese. Let's go. Joining us now, Stanley Cup champ, the first Australian player in NHL history, St. Louis Blues forward Nathan Walker. Nathan, thanks for joining us. Second straight year you're joining us on the show here on ESPN Australia. We really appreciate it. How are you and where are you?
Yeah, I'm doing really well. Thanks for such a nice intro too. No, back home in Australia now. Just gearing up for the season that's coming up.
Awesome. Now we've got the Global Series coming in September. The NHL coming to Australia finally. Wanted to ask you, Nathan. We know that getting fans inside the arena to see an NHL game is the easiest way to make a diehard NHL fan. What does this moment do for hockey culture in Australia?
It's huge. There's so many passionate fans here, but just, with limited resources and the small amount of rinks, it's tough to get people in the seats. But I think, it's going to be great for Australians to see NHL games, for the first time ever.
The first thing I thought of when I heard this announcement, Nathan, was the St. Louis Blues aren't in it. And Nathan Walker is not going to be there. I mean, I'm presuming here, obviously, assuming that you're with the Blues and the Blues don't suddenly go to Australia. But, I guess what I'm wondering is, what was your reaction when you initially heard this?
I mean, I'm excited for the hockey community here to have NHL games. It's huge for the community, and hopefully we can grow more players into liking the sport and getting better at it and having more ice times and whatnot. But of course I would have loved to have played in it. But like I said, I'm just happy that the NHL can finally play some games in Australia.
All right, so just to be clear, you have not requested a trade formally to either the Kings or the Coyotes. Is that true?
No, I haven't. No.
Has the NHL reached out to you to drop the ceremonial first puck?
Oh.
No, I haven't heard anything like that yet.
Okay, fair enough. Does it actually, in all seriousness, does it become a bucket list item for you now? Did you even think this was possible? This is the first time the NHL is going. Now that you know it is possible, do you now make it a goal to say, I would love one day in my career to be able to play in a game like this?
Yeah, for sure. If the stars align and it happens to be that way, then that's unreal. But if not, just to touch on it again, I think having NHL games in Australia is just a huge step forward, and hopefully we can just keep growing the game that way.
Nathan, obviously such a great season for you with the Blues this year. What kind of came together for you this year in St. Louis?
I think I just kind of found my role and what I needed to do in order to stay in the NHL this year and have a spot on the team, and it just kind of seemed to work out. And unfortunately, we didn't have the best season that we wanted to have, but sometimes that's just the way it is, and hopefully we can be better next year.
Well, Australian hockey fans certainly look forward to watching you and your career for years to come. Obviously, right in front of us is the Stanley Cup Final between the Panthers and the Golden Knights. You know players on both of these teams, they're adversaries, you've played them on the ice. What is your analysis of this Cup Final?
It's great. I mean, you got a team that just made playoffs and have made some real big noise in playoffs. Obviously, getting to the finals, and then Vegas is such a great team too. So it's going to be a great final, and you could see in Game 1 things were starting to get a bit chippy. So it's it's going to make out for a really good series, I think.
Now, I understand you lifted the cup before, Nathan. What were the circumstances under that, and what was that like?
It was great. I mean, being with Washington, I was kind of up and down during the year, and had a chance to get on the ice and get fully dressed and lift the cup. And I think as a kid, that's all you dream about is scoring an OT winner and lifting the cup over your head. But it was such a surreal feeling, and I'm thankful to the Capital organizations for all that.
I'm just going to put this out there. That image of Nathan Walker hoisting the Stanley Cup on the ice after the Caps won should be a statue somewhere in Australia. I'm just going to put that out there. Somewhere outside a hockey rink or something in Australia. I'm curious, actually. Every player gets a day with the cup. What did you do with yours?
I didn't actually get a day with it, unfortunately.
I'm sorry.
Yeah,
I didn't mean to bring up bad memories,
No,
man.
no.
I'm sorry.
Yeah,
Let's
Thanks for that, man.
let's rephrase it then, Nathan. If you did have your day with the cup in Australia, what would you do with it?
I don't really know. I mean, I'd probably have to take it down to the harbour, I think, and get the whole landscape in the back and get some photos with it that way, and then probably just have a big party with all my family and friends, and do something fun that way so everyone can come enjoy it, see it, maybe take it to a rink and have the kids take photos with it and all that fun stuff as well.
You know, to redeem myself now, I'm going to reach out to the Hockey Hall of Fame and say, can Nathan have a day with the cup in Australia, please? Just to, redeem it like several years later.
Yep, we know the guys.
Nathan, we really appreciate you joining us on the show, man. It's been a lot of fun talking to you the last couple of years, and also for the fans of Australia, tracking your career. I really appreciate you making time for us, man.
Yeah, no problem. Thanks for having me again. We should do it this time next year again. Hopefully I'm still playing though.
Yeah, that's it. It's the yearly invite. That's right.
Yeah.